Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's Dana Dane, and today we're going to try to do a look using the Juvias Place Berries palette. I'll let you see what it looks like. Let's take the little plastic off. Pretty shades, pretty shades. We're gonna see what it's gonna do. All right, let's see. We got the eyes going here. Just wanna make sure everything is set. Want to make sure the concealer is nice and set before we try to put any shadow on top of it. Let me dry my brush out a little bit. Other than that, otherwise the shadow doesn't want to move as smoothly on the eye. So let's pat it out. Okay. Still a little tacky, just a little tacky. Do a little cheat sheet. Let's take some translucent powder. I'm gonna use my little Urban Decay, Kat Von D powder. Translucent, see it's, you can't see that. There you go. And we're just gonna dust a little on the eyes to help dry out the concealer that we placed there. All right, let's do the other side. A little bit more. Oh, my brows are starving for some attention. Need to hurry up and open these brow salons back. All right, let's see. What are we going to start with? I think we're going to start with a transition shade of this color here. And let's see that one. I think it was still a little wet. Tell you what, let's switch up brushes because this one is not doing what I want it to do. Let's use our Morphe E23 brush. And we're just going to blend that all in there. Don't like what it's doing here. You see that? Like leaves that one little blurb. So what we're going to do is just kind of pat it in and let it kind of absorb into that, and then we'll blend it out. Just lightly blend it out. All right. See, anything could be fixed. See that? All right. Let's do a little on the other eye. And because we know that that first eye wanted to act funny, let's just pat it out initially also on this eye. And then let's lightly blend it out. Now when I'm blending it out, I'm pulling back on my brush to let just the end of that brush do its job. Just a little bit more. Blend it out. All right, next, let's go in with, we're gonna bring it, make it a little darker. So let's go in with, trying to see, do I wanna use, that looks kind of light. Let's go with this one. Not sure the names of these. 6. I'm not sure which order. They have names on the back of these for each of the Sleek and Beautiful, Handpicked Berries. Okay. I don't know. So, let's go in with, let's try that first brush we were using. And we're gonna load some up on our brush, tap off the excess, and then let's just focus right now on the outer V of the eye. And I'm just pressing it in for now. And I'm gonna come back with a blender and blend it out. All right, let's blend it out. We could always come back and add more if needed. And then we're gonna blend, and then we're gonna bring it up and over. And because I want more control, I'm coming up further on my blending brush. So that. All right, let's add a little more. Add a little more. And let's blend it out. Blend it out, blend it out. How about that? Okay, that's pretty. Let's do the other side. Tap off the excess and pat it in. We're going to bring it into the crease. Just bringing it in just a little bit into my crease. All right, let's blend it out. I'm going to wipe this off a little bit because I don't want to transfer extra onto the other side. I love the pigment in this palette. This is my first time using it. All right, this side looks a little more dark, so let's add a little bit more to that, to this side here. All right, let's blend it out. And what I'm doing is just taking some of the shadow from here and just kind of stretching it, so because I don't want it to be as dark here as it is on the outer side. So I'm just kind of sharing. Okay. All right. So that's, excuse me 1 second, because I have a She was getting on my nerves. She had to go. All right, let's see. Now, what are we gonna do for the lid? I don't want it dark. So, let me see, do I want that on the lid? Actually, I want something more light. Let's go in with that same color that we used for our transition. Let's see how she wants to do. And for that, I am going to use, I need a shadow brush. I need a shadow brush. I need a shadow brush. I think I used my Real Technique brush, my shadow brush from Real Technique. And let's go in with that same pink. Tap off the excess. I'm going to blend it into that darker color. Because I wanted to transition just a little bit more, I'm going to go in with this color here. Just to right where the two meet, to transition them one into the other. Okay. A little more pink. A little more pink. All right, I'm going to take this same brush that I used for the darker outer. I'm not going to put any more on it. I'm just going to use that to kind of blend a little more in here. Okay. All right, let's add our pink to the other side. And I'm just pressing that shadow into my lid. Little more. And again, I'm bringing it over to the darker color. I'm going to wipe this off and get my, kind of cleans off the extra shadow that's left on your brush, so you can use it again for another color. And let's go in with that other burgundy, that lighter burgundy, and let them all transition and marry into one another. Okay. And going back in with my same brush. Just dragging that color over a little bit more.